The subject for today is Indian Contract Act. What is, you must have gone through before that also, what is Indian Contract Act? As a layman, what do you mean about Indian Contract Act? What is a contract? Agreement. Absolutely right.
Agreement enforceable.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Agreement enforceable by law is a contract. An agreement which is not enforceable by law, void. That is not a contract. It may be void or something else. To understand contract, if you can be able to understand section 10 of Indian Contract Act, that covers whole of the Indian Contract Act, almost. Can we read section 10? Definition is section 2H. 2H says agreement enforceable by law is a contract. Right? Very simple definition. An agreement enforceable by law is a contract. What are those agreements which can be enforceable by law and can become a contract? That has been defined in section 10. We'll read. All agreements are contract if they are made by free consent of parties competent to contract for a lawful consideration and with a lawful object, and are hereby expressly declared to be void. So now, what are the essentials for an agreement to become a contract? Because as per section 2H, all agreements are contract. An agreement enforceable by law is a contract. For that, there must be an agreement. One thing. An agreement, if they are made with the free consent of the parties which are competent to contract. So first is agreement, free consent, capacity of the parties, lawful consideration and with a lawful object. 5 चीजें होगी. कई बार क्या होता है कि even if you fulfill all these 5 conditions, even then an agreement cannot be a contract. Why? Because and are not hereby expressly declared to be a void. So all these essentials are required. Now what is agreement? What is agreement? It has been defined in section 2. 2H is a contract. 2E. Every promise and every set of promises forming consideration for each other is an agreement. So first we'll understand agreement. अगर ये आपको section 10 समझ आ गई ना, तो आपको आगे कुछ भी difficulty नहीं आएगी. Section 10 is very important. इसी में सब कुछ है. First essential क्या है? Contract का agreement. An agreement is क्या है? Every promise and every set of promises forming the consideration for each other is an agreement. यहाँ पर क्या आ गया एग्रीमेंट के लिए? एक तो प्रॉमिस चाहिए और कंसिडरेशन चाहिए. प्रॉमिसेस के लिए क्या चाहिए? ऑफर एंड एक्सेप्टेंस. राइट. सेक्शन 2C defines promise. The person making the proposal is called the promiser and the person accepting the proposal is called the promisee. Now what is 2A? Offer. ऑफर, एक्सेप्टेंस और कंसिडरेशन समझ आ गई आपको, तो थिंग्स वुड गेट इजी फॉर यू. व्हेन वन पर्सन signifies to another his willingness. एक सेकेंड. when one person signifies to another his willingness to do or to abstain from doing anything with a view to obtaining the assent of that other to such act abstinence, he is said to make a proposal or offer. When one person signifies his willingness किसकी? To do or to abstain from doing anything with the intention कि भाई आगे से कोई acceptance आए. सेक्शन 2A कहती है ऑफर. अब इसमें वर्ड है when one person signifies is having a very important signifies means communication. Once there is no communication of the offer, it is no offer. If there is no communication, it cannot be accepted also. So section says when one person signifies to another his willingness to do or to abstain from doing anything with a view here shows that with the intention to obtaining the assent of other, this is called proposal. When a person to whom the proposal is made signifies his assent thereto, the proposal is said to be accepted. Now we'll understand first offer and acceptance. Bare reading of this section shows that there, for making an agreement which is enforceable by law, there must be an intention of the parties to enter into a legal relationship. The agreement is not, the offer or acceptance is not for some social obligations and moral obligations. There must be intention to create a legal relationship. You must have read case Wolfer versus Wolfer. पढ़ा है आपने? That is a case deals with intention to create legal relationship. What happened in that case? The husband and the wife, who is basically from Ceylon, Sri Lanka, I think, went to UK, but due to the health reason of wife, she could not accompany him back to Ceylon. Husband says that you stay here till the time you get recovered. Till then, I will send you money of this much of amount. He sent money for some time, but later on he stopped paying the money. Wife filed a case against husband, not regarding the maintenance or all that, regarding the enforcement of the contract that he offered. I accepted. Because of his offer, I stayed there. Now he is not performing his. Court held that here the intention was not to enter into a legal relationship. That was just a social or moral obligation. So this is not contract. So it cannot be enforceable by law. ठीक है? आपका नाम क्या है? सर अंकित है. टेस्ट ऑफ, मैं आपको थोड़ा सा मेंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ही थोड़ा सा समझाऊंगा, आपको कंसेप्ट क्लियर आ जाए. ठीक है? एक कंसेप्ट है टेस्ट ऑफ कॉन्ट्रेक्चुअल इंटेंशन. द टेस्ट इज ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड नॉट सब्जेक्टिव. कि इंटेंशन टू क्रिएट लीगल रिलेशनशिप है या नहीं है. टेस्ट इज ऑब्जेक्टिव नॉट सब्जेक्टिव. सब्जेक्टिव what the parties is having in their mind. This is subjective. Parties के दिमाग में क्या है. Objective means what the prudent man feels कि भाई object क्या है इस offer का, acceptance का या agreement का. Parties the test is objective not subjective. What matters is not what the parties had in mind, but what a reasonable man would think in the circumstances. Merely because promisor contends that there was no intention to create legal relationship would not exempt him from the liabilities. I'll explain. अब ऑफर, यू मस्ट हैव रेड, ऑफर इज ऑफ डिफरेंट काइंड. ऑफर है, एक काउंटर ऑफर है, एक क्रॉस ऑफर है, एक इन्विटेशन टू ऑफर है. यू मस्ट हैव रेड बिफोर दैट ऑल्सो. एक जर्नल ऑफर है, एक स्पेसिफिक ऑफर है. जर्नल ऑफर मीन not to a specific person but to the public at large. ओपन ऑफर, जनरल ऑफर. जनरल ऑफर का मतलब ये नहीं है कि भाई सभी से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है.
जो पूरा करेगा
जो कंडीशन फुलफिल करेगा
उसके बाद
only then it can be deemed that he has accepted and the agreement has been completed. Offer, general offer can be made to a large number of person, but contract can become only with that person who fulfill the conditions. Specific हो गया, let's suppose I offered something to Sonika. In that situation only Sonika can accept my offer. Ranjit or some other person cannot accept. This is specific offer. General offer में anybody can accept by fulfilling the conditions. बड़ा फिट केस है, कारहिल वर्सेस कार्बोलिक स्मोक बॉल. आपने पढ़ा होगा केस, बड़ा लैंडमार्क केस भी है. क्या है इसके केस, क्या था पता है आपको? केस क्या था कि एक फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी थी, उसने एक मेडिसिन लॉन्च की and there was a instructions, conditions on that whosoever take this medicine as per the prescribed manner and even after taking that medicine still that person caught the influenza या उसको डिजीज ठीक नहीं हुई, they will refund the money और कुछ रिवार्ड भी रखा हुआ था. पर्सन मेडिसिन लेता है, खाता है, स्टिल ही कुड नॉट रिकवर्ड या दोबारा से उसको वो हो जाता है. इन दैट सिचुएशन ये डिफेंस, कंपनी डिफेंस लेती है, भाई देयर वाज नो ऑफर टू हिम. व्हेन देयर इज नो ऑफर टू हिम ही कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट, सो देयर इज नो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. इफ देयर इज नो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वी आर नॉट लाइबल. कोर्ट हेल्ड दैट दिस इज नॉट ए स्पेसिफिक ऑफर, दिस इज ए जनरल ऑफर यू मेड विद ए पब्लिक एट लॉज, नॉट ए स्पेसिफिक पर्सन. जिसने कंडीशन फुलफिल की, एक्सेप्टेंस, जैसे कंडीशन फुलफिल की एक्सेप्टेंस होगी देन यू आर लाइबल. ठीक है. दिस इज जनरल ऑफर, स्पेसिफिक ऑफर. नाउ देयर इज वन काउंटर ऑफर. काउंटर ऑफर पढ़ा, सुना है आपने? काउंटर ऑफर मीन्स दैट I am offering to sell my mobile to Ranjit for rupees such and such. मैंने बोला मैं 10,000 का अपना मोबाइल रंजीत को बेच रहा हूँ. राइट. इफ रंजीत accepts this mobile and ready to purchase the same for an amount of 10,000, that amounts to contract provided other condition fulfills. I am competent to contract, he is competent to contract, lawful object, lawful consideration. मैंने ऑफर किया, ही एक्सेप्टेड द ऑफर एज इट इज. दिस इज ए वैलिड ऑफर एंड दिस इज ए वैलिड एक्सेप्टेंस ऑल्सो. लेट्स सपोज इंस्टेड ऑफ 10,000 मैं कहता हूँ 10,000, ये कहता है सर आई एम रेडी टू परचेज फॉर 9,000. जो उसने बोला 9,000, दैट इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेंस, दैट इज अ काउंटर ऑफर. द मोमेंट ही मेड अ काउंटर ऑफर द ओरिजिनल ऑफर लैप्सेस. उसके बाद मैं कहता हूँ नहीं भाई आई एम नॉट रेडी, अब ऑफर वहाँ से आ रही है, काउंटर ऑफर, आई एम नॉट रेडी टू परचेज टू सेल दिस. फिर वो कहता है सर मैं 10,000 के लिए ही खरीदने के लिए तैयार हूँ. बट इन दैट सिचुएशन मैं मना कर सकता हूँ, बिकॉज द मोमेंट ही सेड 9,000 द ओरिजिनल ऑफर लैप्सेस. फिर ये अब जब मैंने 10,000 बोला इनिशियली, इफ़ ही एक्सेप्ट्स तो आई एम बाइंडिंग, मैं फिर उसको पीछे नहीं हट सकता. द मोमेंट I said 10,000, he accepted the same, देयर आफ्टर आई कैनॉट गो बैक. बट इसने पहले 9,000 बोल दिया, उसके बाद 10,000 पे आया, देन आई एम नॉट बाउंड टू सेल दिस. देयर इज, यू मस्ट हैव रेड इन्विटेशन टू ऑफर, इन्विटेशन टू ट्रीट जिसको कहते हैं. दैट इज नॉट ऑफर, दैट इज ए वन स्टेज prior to offer. Invitation to offer means by your conduct, by your act, you are inviting somebody to make offer.
So tender can be a good example of.
Absolutely right, absolutely right. Invitation to offer mean, are you getting? समझ आ रहा है आप लोगों को? That you are inviting somebody to make an offer. This is invitation to offer. जब वो ऑफर कर रहे हैं तो that is the discretion of the person who is inviting others to make offer to accept or not to accept. Offer, simple offer acceptance में क्या हो गया? I made offer, you accepted, we both are bind now. कम्युनिकेशन होगी, मैं उसको ही एक्सप्लेन करूंगा थोड़ा सा. इनविटेशन टू ऑफर में क्या है कि मैंने इनविटेशन टू ऑफर की, आपने बोल दिया कि भाई जैसे बिड में होता है, इनवाइट करते हैं ना सबको, हमने एक बेसिक अमाउंट रख दिया होता है, बेस अमाउंट, उसका वी आर इनवाइटिंग बिड्स. अब जब आप कर रहे हो, बोली जो लगती है 1,01,000, 1,02,000, साथ में कोई कह देता है 1,10,000, तो वो ऑफर्स आ रही हैं. उसमें जब किसी ने 1,20,000 बोल दिया तो 3 बार बोल दिया, दैट डजंट मीन कि वो मेरे पे बाइंड होगी, मैंने 1,20,000 पे बेचनी ही बेचनी है. मैं, इट इज़ माई डिस्क्रिप्शन टू एक्सेप्ट और नॉट टू एक्सेप्ट. गेटिंग? एक बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शन है, सेक्शन 3, 4, 5 and 6. To understand the concept of offer and acceptance, you must read all these sections, you must understand all these sections. Section 3 क्या है? Communication. ये कहती है the communication of proposal, the acceptance of proposal and the revocation of the proposal and the acceptance respectively are deemed to be made by any act or omission of the party proposing, accepting or revoking, by which he intends to communicate such proposal, acceptance or revocation, or which has the effect of communicating it. That means there must be a communication of offer, there must be a communication of acceptance. Without communication, there cannot be a contract. जैसे सेक्शन 2A कहती है when one person signifies to another his willingness. एक पर्सन ने अपनी इंटेंशन कम्युनिकेट की टू द पर्सन जिसने एक्सेप्ट करनी है, और एक्सेप्टर ने भी अपना विलिंगनेस एक्सेप्ट करके कम्युनिकेट कर दिया. अनलेस देयर इज अ कम्युनिकेशन, देयर कैन नॉट बी ए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू विद एन एग्जांपल. आपने एक केस पढ़ा होगा, लालमन शुक्ला वर्सेस गौरी दत्त. जो केस के नाम मैं बोलूँगा वो आप लिखते रहना. अंकित, एटलीस्ट बिफोर योर एग्ज़ाम ये केसेस तो आप पढ़ ही लेना. किसी को पता है ये केस? लालमन शुक्ला वर्सेस गौरी दत्त. सोनिका? ये केस था कि एक सन ऑफ वन पर्सन got missing. And his servant, he sent his servant for the search of that boy. Right. After waiting for some time, and after the servant left for search of that boy, the father, the person announced reward also. Whosoever finds my son, I will reward him an amount to the tune of rupees, let's suppose 1 lakh. Right. The son who was already, the servant who was already in the field in search of boy, he has no knowledge about the offer made by the father. The servant able to found the missing boy and handed over the same to the person, to the father of that boy, right? हैंड ओवर करके वो निकल आता है, क्योंकि उसको तो कोई नॉलेज नहीं है, कोई रिवार्ड है. बाद में somebody told him that there was a reward also to search this. He went back to the person and told him to pay me this much of. He said, I will not pay. He filed a case for recovery of that 1 lakh of reward. And court held that, इसका ग्राउंड क्या लेता है, that he made an offer, that is a general offer. I found the boy, I fulfilled the condition, but now he is not. Court held that offer, before acceptance, the offer must be in the knowledge of the person who is going to accept that. Without knowledge, the person cannot accept. जब उस सर्वेंट ने बच्चा ढूंढा तो उसकी नॉलेज में तो ऑफर थी नहीं, सो दैट डज नॉट अमाउंट टू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. दैट पर्सन इज नॉट हैड लाइबल to pay the rewarded amount, right? So there must be a communication of offer.